Icon Audio Arts.
Sherlock Holmes, The Adventures of the Speckled Band. Written by Arthur Conan Doyle. Narrated by Geoffrey Giuliano and the Icon Players. Copyright 2020. Icon Audio Arts.
Welcome to Icon Audiobooks at their most terrifying, provocative, and mysterious. Here is a classic audiobook which reaches across the waters of time to the inner recesses of the darkest corners of the human mind. Whether or not these are truly horror stories depends on the always fragile state of mind of the attentive listener, but they are dark, often foreboding and delightfully full of dread. Perhaps more than pure horror, they are rather cautionary tales, displaying the depths of immorality, criminality, and insanity which has plagued mankind from time immemorial. Or perhaps they are something more, a frightening window into the unknown, the otherworldly, and the truly evil. One thing for sure, however, this jarring, well-crafted tale of desperation, death, and depravity has the power to rattle the expectant listener to the very core, as well as opening doors that might better stay closed. Dark roads which should not be traveled, and alleyways to misadventure, which wander off deep into the weeds of self-doubt and isolation. So join us, please, on this unexpected journey into the unknown, which may well lead you into a room full of mirrors. But I warn you, you might not like what you see. But don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way.
Adventure 1. A Scandal in Bohemia. To Sherlock Holmes, she is always the woman. I have seldom heard him mention her under any other name. In his eyes she eclipses and predominates the whole of her sex. It was not that he felt any emotion akin to love for Irene Adler. All emotions, and that one particularly, were abhorrent to his cold, precise, but admirably balanced mind. He was, I take it, the most perfect reasoning and observing machine that the world has seen, but as a lover he would have placed himself in a false position. He never spoke of the softer passions, save with a jibe and a sneer. They were admirable things for the observer, excellent for drawing the veil from men's motives and actions. But for the trained reasoner to admit such intrusions into his own delicate and finely adjusted temperament was to introduce a distracting factor, which might throw a doubt upon all his mental results. Grit in a sensitive instrument, or a crack in one of his own high-power lenses, would not be more disturbing than a strong emotion in a nature such as his. And yet there was but one woman to him, and that woman was the late Irene Adler, of dubious and questionable memory. I had seen little of Holmes lately. My marriage had drifted us away from each other. My own complete happiness and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?